clean electric guitar only, slow echoing bells, warm river like memory, drifting in the morning. I wake up with the light half drawn, same ceiling, same old view. But every morning starts the same with the echo of you. I reach for the edge of yesterday, like it's still within my hands. Funny how a dream can feel so real long after it should end. I tell myself the night is over, but my heart never quite agrees. You're a dream I still wake up to, even when the night is gone. Not the kind that fades with daylight, you're the kind that lingers on. Every mile I've ever moved still circles back to you. Yeah, some loves don't let you go. You're a dream I still wake up to. I go through all the motions, right, say the things I'm supposed to say, but there's a quiet in my smile that never fades away. We never said a proper goodbye, just let time decide our fate. Now every almost and every what if still shows up too late. I learned how to live without answers, but not without you. You're a dream I still wake up to, not regret, not a lie, just the truth of what we were, and the love that never died. Every road I tried to choose still knows your point of view. Yeah, I've lived 1,000 mornings since, but I still wake up to you. Maybe love don't always last the way we hope it will. Maybe it just leaves a mark that time can't ever heal. I don't curse the way it ended, I don't wish it away. Some dreams are meant to stay with us, even in the day. You're a dream I still wake up to, when the world feels sharp and new. Not because I'm stuck in yesterday, but because it shaped my truth. If tomorrow finally finds me somewhere peaceful, somewhere new, I still know who I became from a dream I still wake up to.
Electric guitar carries the final melodies softly as piano fades in, slow and wistful, dissolving into silence.
I've been living with a match is wet, afraid to strike a spark. Every hope I ever held too close, learned how to burn the dark. I'd seen love flare and disappear like it never understood. So I kept my heart in the shadows, where I thought it was safer to stand. Then you stepped into my careful life like you knew what fire was for. It was a flame guarded by your hands, not wild, not out of control. You didn't feed it with empty words, guarded by your hands. You never asked me to burn brighter, never asked me to be brave. You just cupped the light between us like it deserved to stay. I've been carrying old ashes from fires I couldn't save, but you looked at what was left in me like it was still enough. For the first time in so many years, I didn't flinch at the heat. It was a flame guarded by your hand, steady through the restless night. Not chasing storms or shouting truth, just holding on to the light. Every doubt that whispered run lost its voice, lost its demand. I finally trusted what I felt, with a flame guarded by your hands. Maybe love ain't meant to blaze or leave us scarred and bare. Maybe it's meant to teach the fire how to breathe inside our care. I don't need a burning skyline, I don't need the past erased. If this light stays warm between us, I'll walk through any shade. It's a flame guarded by your hand, still glowing even now. Not because it never wavered, but because you showed me how. If the wind comes hard someday, if the night demands more than I am, I'll remember what kept me standing. A flame guarded by your hands. A flame guarded by your
Electric guitar reprises the main melody softly as piano fades in, warm and lingering, dissolving into a steady, quiet glow.
I've been living like I was passing through, never unpacked a single fear. Every goodbye felt practiced, like I knew it ended right here. I learned how to smile without believing, how to leave before the ache. I told myself love was a lesson I'd already learned too late. Then you looked at me like leaving wasn't the only choice. I found a heart soft enough to stay, not afraid of the mess I made. It didn't run when the silence came, or when my hands began to shake. Every wall I learned to raise lost its reason, lost its place. I never knew I could change this way, with a heart soft enough to stay. You listened when my words fell short, when my past spoke louder than me. You didn't rush the broken parts, you let them breathe. I've been carrying old defenses like they kept me safe faith, not because it never broke, but because it learned to change. If tomorrow tests my faith, if the night asks me to stray, I'll remember who I became, with a heart soft enough to stay. The final melody, as soft piano fades in, warm and lingering, dissolving into silence. The sky was heavy the night you called, like it knew what we were about to say. Every word felt careful, warned, like love learns to speak their way. I've been standing in the aftermath of choices I couldn't explain, holding on to something fragile, like it might still remain. You said I don't need easy answers, I just need you to stay. It was a promise carried through rain, not loud enough to make a sound, just two hearts refusing to break when the world was coming down. Every step felt unsure and slow, but we kept walking just the same. Yeah, love found its strength that night in a promise carried through rain. We stood beneath a borrowed shelter, watched the headlights pass us by. You brushed the water from my sleeve, looked at me like I'd survive. I'd been afraid to trust tomorrow, like it always slipped away, but your hand didn't hesitate, even when mine shook. I felt something steady form where fear used to stay. It was a promise carried through rain, through the doubt, through the strain, not a vow written in stone, just love choosing to remain. Every scar we couldn't erase found mercy in that faith. Yeah, hope learned how to breathe again in a promise carried through rain. Sunshine, maybe it's shaped in storms, learning how to hold on tight while everything else moves on. I don't need the sky to clear, I don't need the past explained. If you're still here when the clouds break, I'll walk through anything. It's a promise carried through rain, still holding us upright. Not because we never bent, but because we didn't hide. If tomorrow brings another storm, if the road gets hard again, I remember who stood beside me in that promise carried through rain. Electric guitar repeats the main theme softly as piano fades in, slowing through, dissolving in a quiet afternoon.
I've been driving through the long way home. Every mile feels like your name. Radio low, just the hum of tires and the things I never said. Every sign feels familiar, like I've been here once before. Funny how the road remembers us, even when I try to forget. I thought time would wear it thinner, but it only made it clear. This is a road paved with your echo. Every turn knows where you've been. Every silence says your name, like it's trying to pull me in. I don't fight it like I used to, I just let the memory flow. Yeah, I'm still finding pieces of my heart on a road paved with your echo.
I pass the places we once talked too long, about dreams we never chased. You said love don't need a finish line, just a reason to stay. I was younger, I was guarded, didn't know what I could lose. Now every mile between then and now feels like it's leading back to you. I hear your laughter in the night, like it never left. This is a road paved with your echo, not regret, not blame, just the truth of what we were and the weight of what remains. Every mile I travel alone still reminds me what I know. Yeah, love doesn't fade, it just follows down a road paved with your echo. Maybe love don't always stay, maybe it teaches us how to carry what was real, what was honest, even when it couldn't marry. I don't curse the way it ended, I don't wish it away, I just let it ride beside me every night, every day. This is a road paved with your echo, and I walk it without fear, not because it doesn't hurt sometimes, but because it brought me here. If the future finds me somewhere new, if my heart learns
electric guitar repeats the melody softly as piano fades in, slow and reflective, dissolving into quiet distance.
I was never one for believing in moments that last forever. I'd seen too many promises fade with changes in the weather. Then you reached across the distance like you already knew my name. Something in the way you held me never felt the same. You didn't try to stop the clock, you just made it disappear. It was a touch that outlived time. Didn't rush, didn't run, just a quiet kind of truth between the two of us. Every doubt fell out of line, every fear resigned. I didn't know love could survive this way. A touch that outlived time. We never spoke about forever, never swore it wouldn't end. We just stayed right in the moment, let the feeling settle in. I've been guarding all my yesterday, like they might break something new. But your hands felt like forgiveness without a word of proof. Once I wasn't thinking forward, I was finally here. It was a touch that outlived time, soft enough to let me breathe. Not a promise carved in stone, just you believing in me. Every scar I tried to hide lost its reason, lost its sign. I didn't know peace could feel this strong from a touch that outlived time. Maybe love don't need a future, maybe it just needs the now. Something honest, something human that teaches hearts how to stay open without armor, to stand without a shield. If this moment's all we're given, it's more than real. It was a touch that outlived time, still with me even today. Not because it never faded, but because it chose to stay. If the years pull us apart, if the past comes back alive, I'll remember who I was back then, from a touch that outlived time.
guitar reprises. The opening theme as soft piano fades in, slow and timeless, dissolving gently into silence.
We were sitting where the evening fades, between what was and what might be. The room was small, the world was loud, but it didn't reach you and me. I've been carrying my life like luggage, packed too tight, afraid to open it up. You just listen without fixing a thing, like you already knew enough. You didn't rush the truth out of me, you let it find its way. When love moved through us softly, it didn't knock us off our feet, it just settled in the quiet, where our doubts and breathing meet. No big words, no demand, just two hearts learning how to stand. I didn't see it coming, honestly, when love moved through us softly. We talked about the years behind us, all the times we almost broke. You smiled like you'd made peace with pain, like you learned what matters most. I was used to bracing for the ending, even when things felt right. But you stayed past every pause, and the silence lost its bite. For the first time in so long, I wasn't watching the door. When love moved through us softly, it didn't promise it would last, it just asked us to be honest, right here in the present tense. Every scar I tried to hide felt lighter in your eyes. I didn't know trust could feel this calm, when love moved through us softly. Maybe love ain't thunder, maybe it's a step electric guitar returns to the opening motif as piano fades in gently, warm and unhurried, dissolving into quiet.
I was drifting through the long way home when my thoughts half closed at night. Every mile felt like a memory. I didn't have the strength to fight. I've been living on familiar roads that never led me far. Then you looked at me like you saw more than just the scars. You said maybe we don't need the answers, maybe we just need tonight. That's when we fell into the same dream, somewhere between the dark and dawn. Not yours alone, not only mine, but something we both leaned on. Every doubt lost its shape, every fear felt far away. I didn't know how close I'd been to waking when we fell into the same dream. We talked like time was listening, like it might slow down for us. Every word felt unprotected, every silence felt like trust. I'd been guarding every feeling, like it might be used against me. But your voice felt like a landing place I didn't know I still needed. I stopped bracing for the fall and let myself stay. When we fell into the same dream, it didn't promise it would last. It just felt honest in the moment, like the future met the past. Every ache I used to hide found some mercy in your eyes. I didn't know how much I'd been waiting when we fell into the same dream. Maybe love don't come with certainty, maybe it comes with grace. Meeting in the in-between of the lives we couldn't save. I don't need tomorrow written, I don't need the ending clear. If this dream is where we meet right now, I'm staying here. When we fell into the same dream, I felt my heart remember how not to run, not to disappear, but to stay right here, right now. If the morning pulls us free, if the light makes us believe,
I'll always know what it once meant when we fell into the same dream.
Gently repeats the theme, a soft piano fades in. Slow and weightless, dissolving into silence. Dream.
Didn't know what we were building then. Just two tired hearts finding air. Every step felt careful on shore, like love might vanish if we stare. I've been carrying my yesterdays like they own my name. You said let's not outrun the moment, and something in me changed. You weren't asking for a guarantee, you just stayed where I stood. That's when we found forever, slowly, not all at once, not overnight. Just learning how to stay right here in the ordinary light. Every doubt loosened its hold on me, every fear began to fade. I didn't know how strong love could be when we found forever, slowly. We talked about the years that shaped us and the ones we barely survived. You laughed like you'd forgiven life for every hard-earned mile. I've been bracing for the leaving, like it always comes too soon. But your hand felt steady in mine, like it wasn't going anywhere. For the first time in a long, long while, I stopped watching the door. When we found forever, slowly, didn't promise perfect days, just honest nights and open hearts, finding better ways. Every scar I tried to hide found a softer place to stay. I didn't know how safe love could feel when we found forever, slowly. Maybe love ain't built in lightning, maybe it's built in time, in the way you say my name or read between the lines. I don't need the future written, I don't need the past undone. If we keep choosing each other, then forever's already begun. Yeah, we found forever, slowly, still growing, still true. Not because it never wavered, but because we saw it through. If the world turns cold and restless, if tomorrow asks us why, I remember how love learned to stay when we found forever slowly. Electric guitar carries the final melody as the soft piano fades in, warm and lingering, dissolving gently into silence, gently into silence. The day came in like it didn't know me. Gray light leaning on the floor. I'd been awake with all my worries long before the sun hit the door. Every thought felt heavier than sleep. Every hope was running thin. I was trying hard just to stand upright when you walked in. You saw right through my tired smile. Didn't ask me to explain. Breaking morning, you didn't try to make it right. You just stayed there in the silence till I found my strength inside. Every fear I'd carried all night lost its edge in your arms. I didn't know I'd make it through when you held my breaking morning. I've been living on borrowed courage, pushing days I couldn't feel, telling myself I'd be fine eventually if I never stood too still. You poured the coffee, said my name like it mattered how I felt. Funny how the smallest kindness can save a man from himself. I stopped fighting the daylight and let it come. Breaking morning, you didn't promise me the sky. You just gave me somewhere steady when I felt like I might slide. Every doubt that shook my faith learned to loosen, learned to wait. I didn't know how close I was to falling when you held my breaking morning. When you don't know what to do, I don't need the past forgiven, I don't need tomorrow clear. If I can breathe right where I am, no
heartbreaking morning, I learned how hope can rise. Not fast, not loud, not fearless, just honest in your eyes. If the night comes back again, if the dark feels overwhelming, I'll remember you stood with me then, when you held my breaking morning.
Electric guitar echoes the final melody as soft piano fades in, slow and tender, dissolving into morning quiet.
I was learning how to live in the after of dreams I thought had all burned out. Every evening felt longer than it should. Every hope learned how to doubt. I'd been talking myself through the hours, like tomorrow wouldn't come. The dark felt permanent somehow, like the damage was already done. Then you showed up without warning, like the sky before the dawn. When you sent my night the sunrise, you didn't chase the dark away. You just stayed until the shadows forgot why they should stay. Every fear lost its disguise, every wound let in some light. I didn't know my heart was still alive when you sent my night a sunrise. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. You never asked me to explain all the places I'd been lost. You just listened like the silence wasn't something that would cost. I'd been carrying the weight of years like it was mine alone to bear, but your hand felt like a promise that I didn't have to be prepared. For the first time in forever, I stopped bracing for I'll point to your eyes when you send my night a sunrise. I learned how hope can stay, not loud, not fast, not reckless, just honest in its way. If the dark comes back sometime, I won't run, I won't hide. I remember how the light once came when you sent my night a sunrise. Electric guitar echoes. The final theme as soft piano fades in, warm and lifting, dissolving slowly into quiet light. Ran out between us that night, like they finally said enough. We sat with everything unfinished in the quiet we never discussed. I'd been through this kind of stillness before, where leaving feels close at hand. I was already bracing for goodbye before you reached for my hand. You didn't fill the air with reasons, you didn't ask me to explain. When you stayed after the silence, I felt something start to heal. Not because the pain was gone, but because you made it real. Every fear I'd learned to hide lost its power in that room. I didn't know how much it mattered when you stayed after the silence. I'd learned how to talk around the truth, keep my heart out of the light. Silence always meant the end, or another lonely night. But you sat there, steady and calm, like the quiet wasn't a threat. Like some things don't need fixing, they just need someone not to leave yet. For the first time in a long, long while, I didn't feel alone. When you stayed after the silence, you didn't promise it would last. You just showed me love could live right there in the aftermath. Every doubt that said run now finally loosened its hold. see. If the quiet comes back again, if the night feels hard to face, I'll remember who stood with me then, when you stayed after the silence.
The electric guitar repeats the open theme softly as piano fades in. Slow and tender, dissolving into a long, peaceful quiet.